Hello. So I've been playing Gran Turismo for maybe like a year now. I really love car games, but have never really been a big gamer at all anyway. So, I've been focusing on doing the licenses. Right now, at the time of this video, I'm at International A license. So I have finished that one. I'm wanting to go into finishing the super license so I can have all of them, but I'm making sure that I get gold in all of them. The first one that really gave me trouble was this International A final exam. And so I went to YouTube, of course, where we all go when we need help with something, and found not too many videos for the final exam. I also noticed that the ones that were showing up had a different gold time than what mine had. So what I wanted to get into today was actually analyzing one video that I did find that had the same gold time frame, which is 56 seconds instead of the 57 point something that I was seeing. I appreciate they do put their settings, and so this video is from the channel Trophy Tom. I have automatic transmission. I am using a controller. They're talking about traction control, which is good. This will, come with practice as well. You'll find a traction control that you like, but having it lower will help you exit speedily, which is what you want. For putting the offset at 0.4, I kind of prefer there to be no offset, less distracting, but I think that's personal preference. Thanks, Trophy Tom. Okay, let's get into his run. So he's mentioning to watch the brake and throttle indicators. It's a good idea. He has his racing lines on, which is great. It gives him the knowledge of where to be in the track, where to start turning, where to start accelerating. That's where those little location points are. That's the apex. You can start accelerating from there. And he got ahead of the Ghost right here. He got ahead of the demo Ghost because he went quite quick into that corner. But because he went too quick, then the demo got back ahead because they were able to exit the corner faster. So he had to slow down so that he didn't screw up his run. He also has the brake lines on so he can see when to start braking, how long to brake for. I only kept the demo Ghost on. Honestly, it's gonna be personal preference. Really, the demo Ghost for me, it has it all in one. Like, you can see where the Ghost is on the track, so you know where the line is. You can see where he starts turning, where they're braking. Knowing the route is definitely gonna help you. Like, if you're coming into a new track you've never been on before, practice is good. Learning your controller or your steering wheel and what sensitivities work for you. Braking too hard is going to cut your speed a lot, right? Making sure that you know when to go full power when you're coming out of the turn. I've tried driving at the different perspectives as well. He's driving like this. I wonder if it's just for the video so that it's easier for the audience to see. 55.686. And that's actually 0.1 exact seconds faster than mine. So let's check out my run. In mine, you can see I'm starting off ahead of the Ghost. Let's just slow it down so I can have some time to talk over it. I'm ahead of the Ghost, so I know that I'm starting off well. if I'm already behind the Ghost because I don't have the offset, then I'm going to be too late. So here I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying on the inside, and I found that I had to go slower than I thought. So that was, through practice, obviously. Coming into this corner, you really just have to do a light tap for the brake You just need a light one so that you can get into the proper position to get around this sort of snaky snake. Yeah. And then some braking to make sure that you're not going to drift. Drifting is a lot of fun, but we don't want to drift in this track, okay? Here is where I can definitely improve. I went way over the track there, but the game let me do it, so there you go. And this corner is tricky. You don't really realize that it keeps turning. Kind of seems like it should be 90 degrees, but it's more. So keep that in mind. Braking well ahead of your corners is going to help you a lot to reduce your drifting. Make sure you brake before you turn. There, the demo kind of was trying to get ahead, but it couldn't quite get ahead of me. Yeah. Here, trying not to go off the track. Into the final corner, the demo gets ahead, but this was because I really wanted to make sure I was braking enough for this final corner. And this one was the trickiest because it's the least practiced. As you go through, practice and practice, the first couple corners you get so much practice on, right? Because you're doing them over and over again, but then you might hit a barrier or you might get off the track, spin out or whatever, and you have to start again. So you miss out on the later corners, especially the last corner. I missed out on that one so much, right? We finally got it at 55.786. Yeah. I was so happy. I was screaming and jumping. Yeah, it was fun. I hope this is helpful, and maybe I can do more sort of analyzing, and it could help if other people are new to gaming in general, because I definitely was. Like, growing up, I never really did any video games, and I definitely get teased in my adult life about that a lot. But yeah, I'm sure there's other people like me out there. I always did like going to the arcade and doing the driving games, so I think Gran Turismo, Formula One, like any of those car games are like really up my alley. So I'm happy to do a lot of these analysis ones, and if other people are trying to get gold. That one was definitely tricky, so I might see you again when we get to the super license. We get to the super license final exam. I don't know what that one is like yet, but I did see on YouTube that there were a couple of videos on that. So, well, thanks for joining along for the ride. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.